All right, we're going to do some rapid fire stuff here. Let's talk about the Jets real quick, because we talked about how much we liked them week one. We talked about how Zach Wilson didn't do a whole lot in preseason week one. But now things might be picking up a little bit of steam.
Yeah, he looked great against the Packers. Obviously, the Packers didn't start everybody. He made some throws where you're like, holy shit, he could throw. Like the one to Davis down the sideline that was kind of broken. I think we all underestimated going in. Even somebody who's a Jets bobo like me underestimated how quarterback friendly another LaFleur offense is going to be.
A couple of interesting things about Wilson. One of the great throws, the Davis down the sideline throw that you mentioned, off play action, a little bit of pressure. He moved around, made a throw on the move. That was the type of thing that you saw from him at BYU, where you went, oh my God, this guy is really incredible. Now, did that second string Packers defense, was that much different than what he faced at BYU? Yeah, it is actually. They're a lot better. Is it as good as the NFL defenses that he's going to face? No, it's not, obviously. But he also has yet to make a turnover-worthy play. He's getting rid of the ball really quickly. He made some really nice throws against the Packers and threw the ball downfield, which I think was also something that we had not seen from Zach Wilson in week one. So I guess it was actually pretty close to similar, but his yards per attempt has been nuts relative to his average depth of target. So it's been very efficient for Zach Wilson and the Jets. So are you betting their win total over?
Yep. And I also took them 25-1 to win that division. I do look, man, 25-1 is like, you have to take a flyer on that. Took some Zach Wilson at 9-1 to win the Rookie of the Year. I don't think that that's going to get any less expensive. Right now on DraftKings, he is plus 750. So there are. Yeah. I was telling.
Do you remember what we talked about last week? He was 10-1. You weren't getting him at a better price than that. I
was telling Austin Gale this on Slack. It's like the advantage of having a lot of betting outs is that some of them are just asleep, right? That's like some of them are just napping. Some of them, are taking a lot of hold on these markets, so they're willing to give you 9-1. If that's the case, bet into it. It's probably a zero synthetic hold at this point, especially if Trey Lance is not going to start for this team. Trey Lance and Zach Wilson are the same odds, and Trey Lance might not start for a quarter of the season at least, right? So Go for it.
So Zach Wilson is the second highest grade of all rookies through 2 weeks, 83.9. The highest, though, belongs to Mac Jones, 92.8 PFF grade. You look at
George,
some Mac Jones.
I cut up a video and I sent it to Austin, I think, of us during the draft show talking about how we were so relieved that Mac Jones wasn't the pick for the Niners that we were both underscoring what Lance versus Fields looked like from a decision standpoint, but also shitting so much on Mac Jones that we were not appreciating that at 15 he was a great pick.
Yeah, sure. And he's looked very good. He's been very accurate with the football. Has not made a turnover-worthy play yet. He's taken just one sack. Again, it's the preseason. But here's my take on it for the Patriots. The Patriots should play Mac Jones and Cam Newton.
Oh, yeah.
Their best chance, if they want to win this division, if Bill Belichick wants to show his brilliance, they should dive into what both these guys offer. I don't think either one of them is winning the division if they have to carry everything on their own. But if both of them can come in and be really good in certain parts and throw some curveballs at teams, to me, that's how the Patriots could win this division. And I think Mac Jones, actually, I also think Cam Newton both of them have shown enough in the preseason where I would definitely consider doing that.
I thought Cam was terrific the other night. He was awesome. And the question is when do the wheels come off? It always is. The thing with Mac Jones, and I know we're going to finish this up quickly. The thing with Mac Jones is that you do not benefit from the higher ceiling by not revealing his floor. I think Mac Jones's floor is high. So Timo was discussing this with me in Slack. It's like, there's no benefit to sitting him. There really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just get your 8 WAR out of the contract, get a humongous surplus value, and move on, because he's already better than most of these like kind of middling quarterbacks, and you're paying him like $4.5 million. Just grind out the surplus value now, and work with that.
No, I think it makes a ton of sense. And you also could see all these kind of like trick play machinations that the Patriots could do. I think it could be really fun. I think that whole division could go from being boring as hell last year to like sneaky. The AFC East could be one of the most fun divisions in football this year. And that like is not
really hard to see Buffalo getting knocked off, given how just smart they are. But obviously injuries, especially in injuries at key positions, can knock them off. The question is which team is there. I think Miami's not ready for that, but I do think some combination of New England or an upstart Jets could give, in the case that Buffalo is weakened somehow, give them a run for their money.